I will give you the details of what happened in court today, as well as what happened in the Nigerian court this week. And then we can have a conversation about where you believe this trial is headed. The accuser is not a minor. That was probably the biggest update from the court today. The court ruled that David Ukbo is indeed 21 years old. Now, if you've been following my coverage, my own personal coverage of this story, you'll notice that this is the first time I've used the accuser's name. I was waiting for corroboration from the court that he was not a minor. As much as possible, we try to protect the identity of minors, even if it means from time to time that we end up protecting the identity of an adult. But now that we know that David Ukbo is an adult, the Ekwerimadu's lawyer told us before that they told the court in Nigeria to order NIS, NIMC, two banks to hand over Ukbo's personal identification details so that they could prove his age. The court ruled that the data should not be given to the Ekwerimadus directly, as this would breach Ukbo's data privacy right. Instead, the court ordered the agencies and the banks to give that data to the Attorney General of the Federation for onward transfer to the UK courts. It was done, and that's what the UK courts have used today to ascertain Ukbo's age. So Ukbo is an adult. The question now is, does this matter? How does this affect the case? The defense is claiming that Ukbo, as an adult, consented to being an organ donor. And as such, the defense is saying that consent rules out the idea of trafficking. But the prosecution disagrees. Prosecution argues that the law in question also gives room for trafficking an adult. According to the prosecution, if the adult is paid or induced, or there's some sort of power imbalance, or let's put it this way, if Ukbo had been a minor, it would definitely have been a crime, since children cannot give consent, right? But since Ukbo is an adult, it could still be a crime, or it could be legal, depending on how the consent was obtained. I don't know if you understood what I just said. I don't know if what I just said made sense to you. Anyway, it doesn't look like this case will be brought to Nigeria. We got reports, I don't know if you remember, we got reports that the Ekwerimadu's lawyers or the Nigerian Attorney General may request that the case be moved to Nigeria, since the allegation is that the crime started in Nigeria. Nobody made that plea today. Instead, the Magistrate Court has agreed to move the case within the UK to a criminal court. The Ekwerimadus are going to remain in prison until the next trial date, which is August 4th. However, we're hearing that their lawyers will probably apply for bail before that date. If they do apply, we're going to let you know how that goes. But let's talk about this update to that story. I want to know what you think about the way the UK court is handling this matter. 01465 7190 0700 993 993. What do you think about how the UK court is handling this? We've got WhatsApp as well. WhatsApp is 080 959 75805. But I'm not sure we have WhatsApp. We seem to be having connectivity issues with our WhatsApp, so I will recommend that you send us messages on, what's the word I'm looking for now? Send us messages on Facebook. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3. Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3, because WhatsApp is not connecting at the moment because internet issues. Internet has been really bad the past few days, right? It's not just me, right? It's been really, really bad the past few days. So anyways, Facebook is where you go, Nigeria Info 99.3, if you'd like me to read your message live on the show. 99.3, hello. Sorry about that. Call back if you can. 99.3, hello. Okay. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, am I speaking with Nigeria Info?
Yes, this is Nigeria Info. My name is Sandra. What's your name?
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
This is Sylvester speaking from Ajegule.
Sylvester from Ajegule. Welcome. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, my thought is that let's leave the issue for UK to judge, because if that man is taken to Nigeria justice, he will not be persecuted. Hello?
Okay.
If that man is taken to Nigeria court, if they withdraw that case from that UK court and whatever, you will not be prosecuted.
Okay.
You need to be prosecuted, and they have the right law standard there to prosecute him. That's my take on this issue.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sylvester, for calling to share your take on the issue. Let's talk to you, 99.3. Hello.
Hi, Sandra. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Sharon. I'm from Kurudu.
Sharon, what do you think about how the UK is handling this case?
I think it's best in the UK.
Okay.
Because the person that's still going to prosecute here could be his friend. That's how Nigeria is.
Okay.
And that's the reason why. And I also want to say that an adult can be taken against his will as well.
Okay.
And I'm sorry to say that it could even be them using their money, the lawyers trying to make it look like the guy is a minor.
Okay.
So that you understand, so that he will not be. They will not know when they will even. How do I say this thing now? I don't know the best way to put it. But one thing I'm sure of is that the case is better where it is. It should be definitely transferred to a criminal court, because it's a criminal case. Okay. Actually. Mm-hmm. Trafficking is a criminal case.
Yes.
Yeah, and it should remain there. It should be tried there, and they should not let it come to Nigeria, because they will still know how they do it, and maybe at the end of the day they will not give him house arrest when he deserves to go to the real jail. Please. That's how they give preferential treatment, and these people are the main reason for what we are suffering in this country today.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for calling, Genevieve. I should mention, of course, that Ekweremadu and his wife entered a plea today of not guilty. They say that there was no intent to exploit. There was no trafficking happening. They pled not guilty to the charges before the court. 99.3, hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, this is Mr. Victor Christopher.
Welcome, Christopher. Go ahead.
Yeah, this I want to say that if they transfer the case to Nigeria, then maybe the case have died.
Okay.
Because there is nothing that concerns our leader here in Nigeria. They can do it well.
Okay.
They will do it according to themselves, and they will abandon the case to the man's favor.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say now, let the case remain there. They just the case there. They do everything that they want to do over there.
Okay.
That is what I want to say.
Thank you very much for calling. Well, like I said, it doesn't look like the case will be brought to Nigeria. It doesn't look like it will. We got reports that the Ekweremadu lawyers or the Nigerian Attorney General may request that the case be moved here, since the allegation is that the crime started in Nigeria. But today in court, nobody made that plea. Instead, the magistrate court agreed to move the case within the UK to a criminal court. But we are hearing that their lawyers, Ekweremadu's lawyers, will probably apply for bail before August 4th. If they apply, we'll let you know. We've got Chichi on the line. Hi, Chichi. Chichi's not there anymore. Call us back if you can, Chichi. The numbers to call are 0700-993-993-993. That's for men. Women, 01465-7190. If you just tuned in, hello to you. I told you that the Ekweremadus had their third hearing today. The couple will remain behind bars until the 4th of August. The court in the UK ruled that David Ukbo is not a minor, that he is 21 years old. The Ekweremadu's lawyers asked a court here in Nigeria to order NIS, NIMC, two banks to hand over Ukbo's personal identification details as a way to prove his age. And that's how the UK court was able to ascertain that David Ukbo was 21 years old. So he is an adult. Does it matter? How does that affect the case? Defense is claiming that Ukbo is an adult, and because he's an adult, he consented to being an organ donor. So they're saying that the fact that he's an adult and he consented rules out the idea of trafficking. But prosecution is saying that the law also gives room for trafficking an adult. That a person is an adult does not mean that they cannot be trafficked. Prosecution is saying that if the adult was paid, or if the adult was induced, or if the adult felt like there was some sort of power imbalance, the prosecution team believes that they still have a case, right? Like I said when we started the show, if David had been a minor, it would definitely have been a crime because he's a minor, because children cannot give consent, right? But since David is an adult, it could still be a crime, or it could be legal. It could be legal, depending on how the consent was obtained. So it's going to be up to Ekweremadu's lawyers to prove that there was no coercion, or there was no payment involved, there was no inducement, there was no power imbalance. We're going to keep our eye on this story. 0700-993-993. Hello, thanks for calling us.
Hello, Sandra.
Thanks for calling. What's your name, ma'am?
It's Genevieve. You called someone else my name. Sharon called, and then you said, thanks for calling Genevieve.
Oh, sorry. See, you're on my mind. You've been on my mind.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so Sandra, to the topic here.
Yeah.
Who verified that the guy in question is an adult?
So, like I said, the Ekweremadu's lawyers sued the NIS, NIMSI, and 2 banks in Nigeria to give them identification data to prove his age, and that was what they used in court today, and the court agreed.
Okay, well, I was sorry to say, but to the extent, I don't really trust the system in Nigeria, and I just hope that there was nothing that was done behind the scene, that guy is actually an adult.
Okay.
If you ask me, I would say the prosecutor should verify that age is his actual age, because I really do not trust them. Okay. And as for bringing the case down to Nigeria, no, that if they just try that, it means the case is over, and we won't hear anything about it. It's better where it is. The justice system over there works. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Like I said, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. They didn't bring that up in court today, but we are keeping our eyes and ears on that story. So whatever comes of it, we'll let you know. We've got Marshall on the line. Hi, Marshall. Good to have you on the show.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sandra.
Good afternoon, Marshall.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Ekwuremadu's case.
Yes, tell me what you think.
The very first day, they said a boy was picked up from Lagos.
Mm.
You see, the humiliation. The man is not a small man. Besides, he's a lawyer.
Okay.
I think he knows the law.
Okay.
And then by the time they said they asked Nigeria's embassy, British embassy, they confirmed it's about 22, 21. I mean, it's the case there, because at the end of the day, they only humiliated the man and his wife. And the girl in place, his daughter, is sick. If that girl dies, I don't know what Nigeria has, because taking up that very case as if it's a criminal or something, that might be in Britain, right? But in India, it has been a common thing. People go to India and they have even in this Nigeria, so long as you're an adult, you have the consent.
Okay.
But I don't think that 22-year-old boy or old man can now say, because of money, they lure him into that very thing. So I disagree with some people. Some people should know the law has not been said that he is guilty. They should mind how they talk, because being a politician, at the end of the day, I know he might claim damages. Thank you very much.
Okay. Marshall there. Thank you, Marshall. What do you think about what Marshall said? We've got Vicky on the line. Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Sandra. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yes. Oh, so what I just have to, first off, they should never even try to bring that case to Nigeria.
Okay.
That's going to be the end of that case, first off. Okay. Then the other thing I have to say is, the last caller said something about it's done everywhere, in India, in Nigeria. Just because people do things under the carpet doesn't make that the law. Right. In almost every country that I know, inducing and paying for for some type of organ transplant is illegal.
That's right.
Even in this Nigeria. It's just that people don't take those things seriously because you're not supposed to pay. I know in like South Korea, you have to, even if it's a family member, they would have to go to court. The court will have to make sure that the person was not paid or doing this under duress or anything like that.
That's right.
So the case of inducing or forcing somebody or giving them
or paying,
payment,
just simply paying, no inducement, nothing involved, just payment. That's illegal.
Exactly. Even payment or even threatening like their family members and saying, "Oh, if you don't do this, we're going to kill your family." It's illegal.
Right.
The person, the organ transplant thing is supposed to be willingly, free will, even if the person is your family member.
That's right.
That's the law.
That's right.
Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you, Vicky, for calling. We've got Dave Adebola who says, Sandra, UK magistrate is doing great by moving it to a criminal court. Moving it to Niger, case is dead on arrival. Justice should be served in the UK criminal court. Emile Locan on Twitter says, please, I'll strongly suggest the case should be handled and judged in the UK. My sincere sympathy to Sonia, who urgently needs a new kidney to live again. Sandra, you and I know what will befall David, or should he be brought back to Nigeria? We've got more people calling us. Let's talk to them. 99.3, hello.
Hello.
Good to have you on the show. What's your name, sir?
Okay, John from Evangelic.
John, what do you think about how the UK is handling this?
I don't know if the UK government, if they are listening to me. Hello?
I don't think they are, but go ahead.
Okay, help me pass the message across. Whether the boy is guilty or not, they should please give him asylum over there. If he come here, he is more of a dead person.
Okay.
That is what I want to say.
All right. Thank you very much for calling to say it. 99.3. Hello.
Auntie Sandra, God bless you, my sister.
Okay.
This is my first time of calling you people. Chichi is my name.
Chichi, welcome. Thanks for calling.
Yeah. Sister Sandra.
Ma?
Is it because Ekweremadu, the big man, that is why what do they call them now? Our people in the National Assembly now left everything they are doing and they are killing people here. Then all of them went to London to disgrace us more. Now, I've been reading in the papers, when a small boy or a family will come and say, please, we need just 2 million to do transplant for our child who is 4 years. But nobody will bring money. Nobody will contribute. But because it's a big man, Ekweremadu, then all of them now left the country that is burning and went here to disgrace me again. Abi, God bless you. Okay. Bye-bye. That's all I have. Bye-bye.
Chichi, bye-bye. Thank you very much for calling. Chichi said to disgrace me. 99.3. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Thanks for calling, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, tell me how you feel about the UK's handling of this case.
You see, many of us have this bias against elites.
Okay.
It's because Ekweremadu is an elite.
Okay.
That's why everybody is calling for his head.
Okay.
People have been donating organs. And his daughter has been sick. And he needs an organ. And she needs an organ. Now, it has been proven that that boy is not a minor. Why are we still calling for his crucifixion?
Because it has not been proven whether he was paid for it.
Let it be proven first before everybody starts saying whatever they like. Let it be proven.
Okay.
It can be me tomorrow. It can be you. It can be anybody who is in that situation.
It can't be me.
It cannot be you. Nobody knows tomorrow.
Everybody
can be sick. Everybody can be sick. But it is Ekwerimadu's daughter today does not mean that I believe from the onset that that boy knew what he was. He had all these things planned. He knew that when he gets to the UK, he will seek asylum.
But here's the thing. I don't think that most people who are calling are begrudging Ekweremadu's child of being sick. I don't think most of them who are calling are saying don't treat your child who is sick. I think most of them have an issue with the circumstances of the story.
What is the circumstances that somebody was approached to donate a kidney, which has been happening always? We've seen even media personalities who had kidney problems, and people were
over the radio to donate kidney.
But the donor went to the police to say, this thing they're doing, I'm this age. Now they've said...
After this matter, we will know what happened. Me, from the first I heard about this matter, I've been saying it that this boy is not a minor, and he knew. He just agreed so that he will get to the UK and seek asylum.
Okay.
And this is will be proven in court.
Okay.
So let's not the way everybody is saying it. Do this. This big man. It's not a crime to be a big man.
I don't think anyone is saying it's a crime to be a big man. Thank you very much for calling. I don't think anyone who has called in or who I've heard talk about this has talked about it from the point of view of it's a crime to be a big man. If anything, what I've heard them say is that Ekweremadu is a Nigerian senator. He was deputy senate president, so it was in his direct purview to fix the Nigerian healthcare so that this service that he went abroad to get, which has now become complicated, would have been handled here in Nigeria, where maybe nobody cares if you pay someone to give you a kidney. Now, I'm not sure what the law says in Nigeria about paying someone to give you a kidney, but I do know that organ donation is voluntary. It is supposed to be 100% voluntary. That's why there's a big organ trafficking black market. Now, fortunately for the Ekweremadus, they've gone to a country where they've said, if somebody is going to donate their organ to you, they have to be doing it voluntarily. Now, the case before the UK court now is to prove whether that's the case here, whether this situation between David Ukpo and the Ekweremadus prove that David is doing this out of his own free will, out of his own volition, and that he's not being paid to do it. Because if you are paid to do it, in most countries, it is still illegal. Regardless of how you feel about it and regardless of who is involved, even if you were not Ekweremadu involved in this story, if you that just called me or me, Sandra Ezekwesili, I have a sick child and I go and bring someone from Nigeria to go to the UK with me to donate an organ, and I pay that person to do it, I have committed a crime in the UK. If that person decides to drag it with me. Now, we don't know the circumstances of this story. We just know the bits and pieces that are coming out so far. And here's what we know. Number one, David is not 15, he's 21. Number two, the Ekweremadus have to prove that they did not pay this guy, they did not induce this guy, and that the power dynamics were not at play in this donation situation. Because let's not forget that the Metropolitan Police in the UK also say that they found $20,000 on Ekweremadus and that they were heading to the UK to go and purchase another kidney. That's part of what the Metropolitan Police said, the prosecution team said. So there's still a huge part of this story that the courts need to decide. I don't think it's right to say one way or the other what is going on here. People are simply saying, oh no, let justice be served in the UK. Let the UK courts decide what's happening here. Do not transfer the case to Nigeria. And then there are people, well within their rights, I must add, who are saying, well, if the Ekweremadus, when they had the power to do it as senators, had fixed Nigeria's healthcare system, this would not even be an issue right now. And the gentleman who just called, surely you agree with that. Surely you can see that point. It's unfortunate that he has a sick daughter and that while all of this is going on, her kidney still needs healing. And you can pray for her. You can hope that a voluntary donor comes forward and therefore she can get the help she needs. But to say to people, oh, you people are rejoicing at the downfall of a big man, I don't know if that's the right direction, but I may be wrong. We'll take a break. When we come back from this break, we'll hear from more of you. This is Hard Facts on 99.3. Don't go away.
Come and kill me. I can never take it.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Hey, Alpha now. You start your day like this. Everything is going well until the unexpected happens. Then, hey, the bass boss begin. No, it's you. Why would you hit me? If you get our Flexi Comprehensive Motor Insurance Plan, you can save yourself yay, and the painful cost of repairing the damage to your vehicle for as low as 15,000 naira a year. If someone bashes your car, we pay to get it fixed. Visit www.hairsinsurance.com or call 0700 434 7764 to get the Hairs Flexi Motor Plan. Hairs Insurance, your simple, smart protection.
Enter the place and it brighten. Make everybody they wonder. Waiting because of the shine. Lush hair. Long hair or short doesn't matter. Crochet or dreadlocks can be better. Only for girls we know better. Lush hair. So you want to slay with swag. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. Straight or curly. You know they tango. Lie. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. You wonder how I shine like this. I'm on a lush hair, be the coco. Say you want to know. And if you wanna be fine like me, I can show you where to go. A lush hair, be the coco.
Beautiful people know how to make an impression, and that's why they trust Lush Hair Extensions. Lush Hair, be beautiful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now time to take reward you for Cocoa Bima Energy Drink and Win promo. Just carry 6 empty sachets of Cocoa Bima Energy Drink. Go submit for the closest redemption center where they near your domoto, and you go win prize instanta. Draws go day every week, and the grand draw go be for month end. Promo na till 30th July, yo. Terms and conditions dey, yo.
There's an emergency and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call or where to run to. Help us, we have got you. We have got you. Help us to the rescue. To the rescue. Get out fast, save lives too.
Help OS is a real-time response app that connects people who urgently need emergency medical response services to ambulance owners. You can download Help OS on Play Store on all Android and iOS devices. Check www.helpos.ng for more information. Help OS. Get help faster, save more lives.
Do you have a dream of owning a land that will appreciate within a period of 6 to 12 months? Then call Vines Realty. Vines Realty has properties in the fastest developing area in Lagos State, Ibeju-Lekki, the new business hub of Lagos. Properties ranging from 1 million naira to 10 million naira only. You can also spread payments across 24 months. Enjoy 10% discount on all our estates and win lots of amazing prizes like a free deed of assignments. Call us now on 0800-400-0300 or visit our website at www.vinesrealtyng.com. All our social media handles are at Vines Realty NG. Hurry now! Offers valid till 6th of July 2022. So call 0800-400-0300. Visit us at Suite 4 2nd floor Dominion Plaza off Ibuefo bus stop, Lekki, Lagos. Think lands, think vines.
From Asia to America, Ajala loves to travel. Africa straight to Antarctica, Ajala loves to travel. For business or pleasure, Ajala loves to travel. Whether alone or with family, Ajala loves to travel.
Get the Leadway Travel Insurance and stay protected from personal baggage or money loss, accident or trip cancellation, medical assistance, and lots more. The Leadway Travel Plan is now with COVID-19 cover, so you can explore endlessly without worries. Visit travel.leadway.com now.
Ajala loves to travel.
Leadway Assurance, ensuring happiness since 1970.
It's time for ShowPrice Big Low Price Carnival. Get ready for affordable offers on show-stopping deals for families of every size.
Products like any 6 Coke, Fanta or Sprite 330ml can for 999 naira 99 kobo, and Golden Morn 800 gram cereal for 1,699 naira 99 kobo only.
Join the Big Low Price Carnival, where you can
win one of 150 trolley dashes when you buy any 3 or more participating products to enter. Competition ends on the 10th of July. T's and C's apply. For more information, visit www.shoprite.com.ng or see in store for details.
Relax, recharge, and take a break this summer. Find the best summer holiday deals to Dubai, London, Cairo, Florida, and many other amazing cities on wakanow.com. We've got you covered. Book now on wakanow.com or visit any of our travel centers near you. Take a break. Pick a city. Wakanow. Let's go.
The Chartered Institute of Professional Printers of Nigeria, SIPON, enacted by Act 24 of 2007 and charged with the duty of regulating printers and printing allied industry in Nigeria, is embarking on nationwide enforcement of the Printers Act. Act 24 of 2007 has prohibited the practice of printing without duly registering with SIPON. SIPON is conducting an enumeration and registration of the entire value chain of printing in Nigeria to separate genuine printers from counterfeiters and pirates whose illicit activities cost the nation billions of naira annually. To comply with the law and act, simply register by logging on to www.sipon.org/registration. For further information, call +234 809 224 7766. Please note that all organizations carrying out printing business are hereby informed that by the 31st of July 2022, such non-registered persons or businesses will be prosecuted. Let's secure the future of the printing industry. Be counted. SIPON, standardizing printing in Nigeria.
Hey, Alpha now. You start your day like this. Everything is going well until the unexpected happens. Then, hey, the bass boss begin.
Why would you hit me?
If you get our Flexi Comprehensive Motor Insurance Plan, you can save yourself and the painful cost of repairing the damage to your vehicle for as low as 15,000 naira a year. If someone bashes your car, we pay to get it fixed. Visit www.hairsinsurance.com or call 0700 434 7764 to get the Hairs Flexi Motor Plan. Hairs Insurance, your simple, smart protection.
You could be 4 debates away from 1 million naira.
Good day, honorable judges, or ever attentive audience.
That's the majority of co-debater. We've crowned 3 I Beg to Differ debate champions.
My name is Sanvita Kaushik.
I'm Ruth Okocha. My name is Bella Desa. And if you want to be the 4th,
in fact, it even gives you a new global perspective.
The quest
since 1998
begins
during the 2015 election.
Now, the auditions for the next I Beg to Differ debate tournament are on. It's open to all secondary school students in Lagos, aged between 12 and 16. Just go to www.nigeriainfo.fm and click on I Beg to Differ and follow the instructions. Auditions close 3 p.m. July 12th, 2022.
Welcome back to Hard Facts with Sandra Ezekwesili.
I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. Should senators be showing solidarity with Ekweremadu? Let's talk about who was in attendance in court today, shall we? So you had the staff of the High Commission, the Nigeria High Commission in the UK. They were there. Also, some senators were there, including Senator Bukachiwa of the Foreign Affairs Committee. We also heard from the Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, that the Red Chamber would send a delegation to show solidarity with their member. And he also said that they had spoken to the High Commission about assisting Ekweremadu, including getting legal help for him and putting pressure on the UK government to make sure his rights were being protected. Now, I want to know what you think about this, because remember, the Senate is not August meeting, you know. The men and few women of the Senate are not there in private capacity. Like Chichi called and said, it's me they went there to represent. So they are there, the senators are there because Nigerians sent them there, regardless of what you believe about voting. So when there's a private case like this, because that's what this is a private case. This is Ekweremadu's private matter. When there's a private case like this involving one of the senators, is it normal for the position of the Senate to be, we are acting in solidarity with our member? Especially when this is a case of Nigerian versus Nigerian. Because let's remember, David Ukpo is also a Nigerian. He has an equal right to the Senate's protection as the Ekweremadus. Is it normal for government officials in their capacity as government officials to be showing support for one Nigerian over another in a private matter? Because the gentleman who called before I took a break was saying, oh, this could be any of us. Yes, it could be any of us. And Nigerians all the time are on social media soliciting for funds for kidney donations. For kidney transplants itself. Even if there are Nigerians who are purchasing kidneys, which is illegal, by the way, they're not coming to announce it that they're buying kidneys anywhere, which is why the Ekweremadus here are making sure to say that they're not guilty of what the UK government is accusing them of what the prosecution is accusing them of. Now, they'll have to prove, of course, that there was no inducement here, there was no payment here, the power dynamics are not, off here. But it is still a private matter. It's a private matter. Let's say that a Nigerian doctor or a Nigerian chef or a Nigerian bricklayer or a Nigerian journalist like myself has a dispute with a Nigerian police officer. Let's say that they are accusing the police officer of robbing them while they are on duty. Would it be normal for the police station to use its powers and resources to show support for the policeman? Would we not call that abuse of office? And that same question applies to the High Commission staff. By the way, High Commission is supposed to provide legal advice and assistance to Nigerians in distress when needed. But we often hear complaints from Nigerians in the diaspora that when they do get into legal trouble, the High Commission is not very responsive or sympathetic. So again, the question has to be asked, is the Nigerian High Commission giving Ekweremadu the same treatment it gives other Nigerians? Hell, are they even giving David Ukpo the treatments they're giving to Ekweremadu right now? And if not, what makes Ekweremadu special? Should being a senator put Ekweremadu at the top of the priority list, or should he put him at the bottom? 0700-993-993-993. What do you think about the presence of senators and High Commission officials in court in support of Ekweremadu, but not David Ukpo? I don't have access to WhatsApp, so leave your thoughts with me on Facebook. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3. Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3. Hello, thanks for calling us.
Hi, good evening, Sandra.
Good evening. Speaking. Hi, Rosemary, welcome.
Thank you. So personally, I think that the senators, the High Commission, they're actually not helping Ekweremadu's case.
Okay. Hello?
Who back whoever they think is oppressed.
Okay.
Okay? They will do more to ensure that that person is not oppressed.
Okay.
Not helping his case at all. Just play fair and try to support.
Unfortunately, your line is breaking up. You're going to have to give us a call back. Sorry about that. 99.3. All right, call us back if you can. Let's talk to you. Hello, good evening.
Hello,
good evening. Turn your radio off. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Joseph Grace.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello, go ahead. Go ahead. Can you hear me? All right, sorry about that. Call back if you can. Hello, good evening. All right. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Sandra. Good evening.
Good evening to you, sir. What's your name?
How are you doing? My name is Paul.
Paul, welcome. Go ahead. Tell me what you think about this representation.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
All
I
right.
can.
Yes.
So, sincerely speaking, anybody that is not seeing the grievances of Nigerians, we just keep on making political statements. It is not time to be politically right. The truth be told, I've not seen at any point in time when people from the UK come to Nigeria to do anything medical or even the minutest part. Do you understand? So for these guys to be in power over the years, and then they think that once they are, I don't know if they don't ask themselves questions. So when people vent their anger, some people will just be calling to say anything that they want to say. If they have fixed our medical system here, because they believe that they can afford it, they just believe that even at a slight headache, they just travel out. Is it not appalling? So now I'm telling you the truth. You see, if I were that Opo, anyone is, I will pay them everything. I will not even spare the man. Let him go to jail. Every Nigerian politician deserves to be in jail. And he was here while we were talking about political revolution with our PVCs. He was there making some statements that we are wasting our votes on P2B. And you see that where we're wasting our votes now. He will suffer for it, and he has to suffer for it. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks for calling. Victor Fedi says, how can this case be trafficking when Ekweremadu informed the British Embassy on the purpose of the trip? It can be trafficking if the prosecution in the UK can prove that he paid for this kidney. Again, Victor and everybody else, you have to remember that even though we do anyhow in Nigeria, other countries don't do anyhow. So if the prosecution is able to prove that this donation was not voluntary, it has to be voluntary. If prosecution can prove that this donation wasn't voluntary, so even if the guy said, I'll go and do it, but he was paid to do it, it's illegal. I hope that makes sense. Now, Victor says, I'm no fan of Ekweremadu, but let us judge with some compassion. Most of us will pay anything to a donor and their family if our child needs an organ to live. All right, Victor, thanks for your message. 99.3, hello. Hello. Thanks for calling. What's your name, sir?
Oh, this is Tony Anele calling you from Ijagamo.
Tony, welcome. Go ahead.
Okay. Sandra, my sister, some of the questions you are asking is portraying you as a non-Nigerian. They're asking whether it is right for Ekweremadu to be given that kind of solidarity. Here in the country, where all animals are equal, though, but some are more equal than the others. So to me, it is right. So for senators to show solidarity to their own.
Okay.
So Ekweremadu is not just a Nigerian. We know what he represents in this country. So, and mind you also that an accused is presumed innocent until he is convicted. So they are convinced that he is not yet convicted, so they should rally round him.
So why are they showing support to one Nigerian but not the other Nigerian? Because David is also a Nigerian.
He's given. We are in a class society.
Okay.
My own take is that let the law of UK run its full course. So they are starting to fear, even where he is whether jail or cell. So it's even better than Nigerian who is enjoying his freedom. So he's not losing anything there.
Okay.
So let the law run its full course. That's my take. Thank you and God bless.
Tony, thank you very much for calling. 99.3, hello.
Hello, Sandra. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome. What's your name, ma'am?
Yeah, my name is Ngozi.
Welcome, Ngozi. Go ahead.
Yeah, Sandra, for me, it's quite easier for people to just judge cases being biased, probably because the politician is involved. For me, irrespective of who is involved, we should also be fair when we judge certain situations. For me, he is a senator. And looking at senators in Nigerian setting, we all know they have certain privileges.
Okay.
So if paying him a visit, kind of solidarity visit, is such of those privileges given to him as a senator, me, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Okay.
And perhaps nobody is looking at it this other way. Could he have been, which I'm sure they might have called him and have gotten his own side of the story. I am not the judge. I am not, but looking at this case critically, we are all Nigerians. We know what is playing out here, even though we are not to say what is happening. There is no way, if that guy is trafficking the guy or he was not aware, there is no way he would have written a letter to the same embassy, even detailing the boy's name and his personal details as a donor. He would have done it the other way around. So I think he took the due process. But for whatever reason, the only place I'm going to fault him is that this same thing that they say, when you are in a place and you refuse to do the right thing, those right things you refuse to do may come back haunting you later. That's a clear case of what I'm seeing here. If not because of poverty and the poor situation of the country, probably this boy wouldn't have gotten to UK and changed the whole story that he's underage. Finally, Sandra, now that the court has determined that he is an adult, it also says so much about the boy's personality and other testaments he's going to give. Probably they may also look at that angle, because if you have lied initially, then why should I believe every other story you are going to tell me? So these are just likely the same thing that is going to play out there. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for calling, Ngozi. Again, if you just tuned in, I told you earlier on that the Ekweremadu trial had its third hearing today. The court has determined that David is an adult. Ekweremadu's lawyers asked a court in Nigeria to order NIS, NIMSI, and two banks to hand over David's personal identification details to prove his age. The court in the UK looked at that detail and used that to ascertain David's age. So David is an adult. The question is, does it matter that David is an adult? How does it affect the case? Because the defense is claiming that David is an adult, and as an adult consented to being an organ donor, to donate his organ. So they're saying that consent rules out the idea of trafficking. But prosecution disagrees. Prosecution argues that the law in question also gives room for trafficking of an adult. According to them, if the adult is paid or induced, or there is some sort of power imbalance, there is definitely a crime that has been committed there. It's the same way that if somebody is trafficked abroad for prostitution, they some of them know why they're being trafficked abroad. But if the law catches up with the trafficker, the law will say, even if the person consented to being trafficked for this thing, you shall paid for this service, you organized for this to happen, so you're a criminal. That's what will happen if the prosecution can prove their case. Now, if Ekwuremadu's lawyers can prove that all of this was voluntary, because again, and I keep repeating this over and over and over, organ donation should be voluntary. If you pay for it abroad, you're committing a crime. It doesn't matter what you personally believe. It doesn't matter what you personally feel. It doesn't matter what the Nigerian factor is. It doesn't matter the situation. If you pay someone to give you an organ abroad, in a lot of the Western countries, it is considered a crime. It is considered illegal in a lot of Western countries. So if you get caught, you're going to answer for it. I'm not saying that that's what's happened here. There has been no verdict one way or the other. The Ekwuremadus have said that they are not guilty of what the prosecution is accusing them of. The case has been adjourned until August the 4th. August the 4th, we'll find out what's going to happen next. It's been moved to a criminal court now. So this is a criminal case. Now, we will keep paying attention to this story. And the more we know, the more you will know as well. The second part of the story is Nigerian senators, your representatives, going abroad to show solidarity to their colleague in the Senate. And I'm asking you what you think about that. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the fact that the senators are showing support to one side of the party instead of both? Because, the Senate is also representing David Ubo. David Ubo is a Nigerian. It's not Senator Ekweremadu against a British person or an Indian person or a Ghanaian person. It's Senator Ekweremadu against another Nigerian. How do you feel about the fact that the senators are there showing support to one side of this story? Same thing for the High Commission, the UK, the Nigerian High Commission in the UK, showing support to one side in this story instead of both. Because the High Commission there is supposed to provide legal advice, legal aid for Nigerians in trouble abroad. The other Nigerian in this story isn't being shown that treatment. How do you feel about that? What do you think about that? I've got 3 minutes, so let's see which other call I can take. 99.3, hello.
Hello, good evening, Sandra.
Good evening to you, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, thank you. For Sandra Ezekwesili, I think you should stay there. Don't want him back in Nigeria.
Okay.
You all know our judicial failure.
Okay.
Because now, the man
Oh, your line is so bad. Sorry about that. Call back if you can. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
I don't know.
Yes, good evening, ma'am.
This is another
Welcome. Go ahead.
See, I don't know. I think I have mixed feeling over what you are teaching this evening.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
As a journalist, if you have a problem, won't your colleagues rally around you?
It depends.
And another
on the
question
problem.
is, there's a man that called and said this can happen to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And when you came back from break, there's something you say. You said that the full story of the full story of this incident, that you people don't know it. That what we are just eating is the half and half story of it. Why must we wait and get the full story of this man's case? And about David Upo is not in the custody. It's Ekweremadu and his wife that is in custody. So the problem here is not about the boy. The problem is about the Ekweremadu. So we should not forget that he's also a Nigerian and also a sitting senator. So there's nothing wrong in his colleagues coming to UK to stand with him.
Okay.
All right. So I'm not happy. I'm not happy what people are saying.
Okay.
We shouldn't be I don't know, having this feeling when people are into trouble.
Okay.
We should be careful how we treat this matter. Because to me, what you are doing is media judgment, and I'm not happy. I don't know. Please, I'm not happy.
Thanks for calling. All right. Well, I will say this, and I've got 30 seconds. I don't even know if there's enough time to say it. I will say this. As a journalist, I'm not representing anyone. As senators, they are representing me. They're representing you. They're representing Nigerians. So you deserve to have a say in what your senators are going to represent you as. We'll take a break. When we come back from this break, we'll bring you the news. After the news, if you are in marketing, stay here. 6:15, we've got something for you.
There is something every woman gets when they become mothers. She knows when her family is in pain, and she knows better than to allow red moments linger. With fast-acting and effective M&B paracetamol tablet, the red one, and its pleasant tasting pineapple flavor syrup for children. She sends aches and pains far away from her family. Mothers who know trust May and Baker for its over 70 years of quality experience. Give aches and pain the red card with M&B paracetamol. If symptoms persist after 2 days, please consult your doctor. M&B paracetamol. Pain can't stop you.
So you never hear say Adams and property do their super Iliapu. Whether you buy full plot or half plot of land, if you pay initial deposit of 25,000 to 1 million naira, you will get bracket gifts like 2 big gram, 50 kg bag of gas cooker, DSTV subscription, smart TV, washing machine, granola oil, and all that yafu gift too. Sure, you still did
Yes, so me say don't dey rush dey go make I go join the leading team because me no come.
For inquiries, call
080-933-99774 or 070-395-25952.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria